Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IDCC. We'll take a look at the daily time frame. Done this one quite a few times, but it has been a long time since the last time I did it. But I had the request start to come in today, and sure enough, pulled up the chart, and it's made one of its famous moves. It's been a while since it's done it, but if you go back through the history of this, you've seen this one make big moves before, and you can see big gap up, and then not only did it gap, it was a gap and run. So just a great day for everybody, assuming you are along, that is. And what I want to do now is just map out some supports and resistance areas, and that way everybody can be on the same page from the technical perspective. One of those things where I'm using a broad overall chart just because first off, it made such a big move, I have to go back quite a bit of ways into the history to find where the next areas of resistance are. But that way everybody can have an eye on kind of where the general key areas of support and resistance. So let's start with supports and map some of these out. So the first area of support on the chart is going to be right here, and that comes right around the, let's call it 4260. You can see it was just an area of support. Whoops, let me extend that back out. There we go. It was an area of support over here, and then once again right there. And you're going to see there's going to be quite a few supports, because that's what happens when you have monster moves like this. It does quite a job of converting areas into support. Next area of support going to be right here around the 4075. Again, you can see acted as resistance again, so that has now been converted into support. Another area of support is going to be right down here, and we'll call that right around the 3850 area. And keep in mind, these support and resistance, give or take a few cents. I mean, we're talking about a stock over $40, and you can see right here acted as support, and then a resistance. So a bunch of history around there. And then the next area of support going to be down here at this previous area right around this zone, and we'll call that right around 3570 we'll call it. You can see was the bottom of this channel over here, then acted as resistance there, and now the price is back above it. So like I said, all sorts of areas of support, and I haven't even talked about the moving averages. And really going forward, in the overall picture, as long as the price remains above this purple line there, which is the 50-day simple moving average, that is what you want to see. And now let's talk about some areas of resistance, and this one is pretty cut and dry. Really, and this is a good sign, but as far as resistances, there's kind of two that I'd keep an eye on. The first one going to be right up here around the 42 or 4740 area, and then after that, next one just going to simply be up here at the top of this range. You can see acted as resistance there, and then this bottom portion there and there. The top portion of the line right up here around 4870. So if the price can start to get some closes up above here, I'm sure I'll be back to update the chart at that point. But as long as the price can remain above the supports, key one again being the 50-day simple moving average, then that is exactly what you want to see. So if there are any other questions, please let me know. If you enjoyed the video, then I'm very confident you'll enjoy my private trading group, the Inner Circle down there. What that is a group of traders from beginners up to advanced. It's an environment where we discuss trade ideas. I send out my personal watch list and scans via the weekly newsletter. Then we also have a live chat room where you can hang out with me and other traders during the day, stay on top of stocks that are bouncing, breaking out, all that good stuff in real time when you have multiple traders scanning the market and then sharing information with one another. Truly becomes a productive environment. Then you factor in that membership costs are literally less than 1 cup of coffee per week while we're signing up and giving it a try. So read some testimonials and join us. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.